and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a suggested video from one of you guys. I received a comment in a video in the past to do with my curly hair, and that was to please show how I diffuse my hair. So I thought I would take that advice on board and make this whole video just for you, girl. Let's get into it. I'm going to switch over to voiceover mode because if I didn't, it would be a very loud video with the blow dryer. So yes, going to switch over to voiceover mode and I'll talk you through my curly hair diffuser routine. So this is my hair post shower. It is all tied up in an old t-shirt secured with a clip, and this is called plopping, which I only recently found out what that was. So I'll leave a little description on the screen of what that is. But yeah, let's get started. And here I'm using my trusty Cantu curl cream, and I have done a whole video on this which I'll link up on the screen now, but I'm just putting that into my hair that I've divided into sections, making sure all the hair strands and the curls are evenly covered and thoroughly covered. My favourite thing since discovering this Cantu curl cream is that it feels like I can just use this one product when I apply it. So it not only defines my curls, I can apply it to wet hair, which is perfect for air drying, but it also leaves them feeling so moisturised, very buttery and creamy in texture. And yeah, I just think it's a great product for curly hair. Not sponsored, by the way. So this is my hair completely coated in the curl cream. I'm just making sure I've got that all the way through, working it into the roots, into the ends. Now, I trained professionally as an actor for over 5 years of my life, and here you're going to see some amazing skills from me. There we go. That is me sleeping. That's me showing you that if I'm going to sleep, I will apply the t-shirt and plop my hair. However, if I'm going out, I will diffuse my hair, especially in the winter when the sun isn't hitting as hard and my hair would just stay wet all day if I didn't diffuse it. So this is my hairdryer. It's from Andrew Barton and it came with a diffuser attachment. I'm pretty sure the whole thing was less than £20. It's got a few settings. So at the top you've got the cool blast setting, and then you've got the two regular settings, which are the air speed setting and the temperature setting. For diffusing my hair, I like to use the cool setting for temperature or medium. Right, here we're getting into it finally. Just 2.5 minutes into the video and we're finally diffusing the hair. So what I like to do is take all my damp curls in a clump and put them into the diffuser head, and you're going to do that quite gently, and this is with the hairdryer off. And then when you bring the hairdryer to your scalp, you're going to turn it on and then kind of do a little bit of a circular motion there just to get it all the way into the roots. And the reason I make sure my hair is already in the diffuser before turning the hairdryer on, and also before letting my hair out, is because it reduces frizz. I don't know if you diffuse your hair, but maybe try this next time and see if you notice a difference, because for me, my hair is a lot less frizzy when I only switch the hairdryer on once it's in place. So I basically repeat these steps, working through my hair from left to right, right to left, and I usually start with the underneath and kind of the more damp parts of my hair because the top tends to air dry by itself. So I'll focus all the blow drying in the kind of roots and back and middle sections and save the front till last. One tip I would say is to make sure that your head is kind of flipped upside down if you can whilst you're diffusing. I know it might be a bit weird, a bit uncomfortable, but it's what my hairdresser does and I find it works for me, so definitely give that a go. Diffusing your curly hair is one of those things, it takes a long time and a lot of effort, but it has some amazing results. You'll see at the end my curl pattern and curl definition is really popping. And also just make sure that in between your diffusing days, when you're not diffusing your hair, you're maintaining it at night by sleeping with your hair in a silk bonnet or tying your hair up with a silk scrunchie or even silk pillowcases. Now once I feel like my hair is kind of halfway done, so it's still got a bit of moisture in there, but it's about halfway dry, I take this Lush product, it's called Queen Bee, and I love it. It melts in your hands, it's wonderful. I melt the Queen Bee into my hands and then apply it to the front of my hair where I get a lot of frizz, and then work that into the ends of my hair as well. So that's where I kind of focus the product, but you can put it wherever you feel like you need it. and we continue to diffuse. This is a lengthy process, however it is worth it, so do stick with me. I'm just working it through my roots here because that's where a lot of my moisture kind of stays, and then doing a little final touch, and then I'm pretty much done. So this is my finished hair after it's been diffused. What I would say is that there's the tiniest bit of dampness, but it's not, I wouldn't say damp, I could just feel a tiny bit of moisture just on the underneath parts. It's a lot more difficult to get to those parts, I would say. Obviously your top of your hair dries quickest because it's the most exposed, but yeah, I would say that I would be happy with this. I'd be happy to leave the house with hair like this. The roots are dry, I think that's the main thing, and then the rest of it would just kind of air dry. I think that's the nicest way. I don't like to put too much heat on my hair. So yeah, these are the curls. Obviously you can see that by diffusing your hair and not blow drying your hair, if you've got curly hair, it means that your curls are a lot more likely to stay. With the diffuser head, it kind of just helps, you know. If you don't have access to a diffuser head, what I would say is to try and like let your hair air dry for as long as possible, and then if you really have to blow dry it, use a really low setting and kind of scrunch and blow dry rather than blow drying straightly, because that will just straighten the curls out. It will just make all the curls fall out. But yeah, the products I used were the Cantu leave-in Cantu for natural hair moisturising curl activator cream. I've done a video on this before, which I'll link up there, and then the second product I used once my hair was a lot more like in between dry and wet, then I used this Queen Bee from Lush. I'm really happy with this. This is, like, as I said, my routine, but obviously, as I was saying in my voiceover, if I was going to sleep with wet hair, I would do the products, let it air dry as long as I could, and then as soon as I needed to actually sleep, I would put on an old t-shirt, clip it in place, and let it plop, as the curly girls say, overnight. So yes, please let me know if you enjoyed this video. If there's any other curly hair kind of videos you would like from me, I'm more than happy to make them. So do leave a comment, because obviously this video was a result of someone's comment. And yeah, subscribe for more videos. And I will link at the end another video that I did to do with curly hair. I think that's about it. I will see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching. Bye!